Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dredge. So, kind of embarrassing, but I just recorded like a quarter, like half an episode. Um, but there was no gameplay. It was just my face cam because I was so excited that I didn't actually like set up my recording software properly. I've got it all up now, but for like literally, like I said, like half an hour, it was just my face cam being recorded, nothing else. I was playing the game, and I'm like talking about playing the game, but you can't see any of it. So I went through the whole Twisted Grove section of the Iron Red DLC. To be honest, it wasn't super duper exciting. Yeah, there was no monsters or anything that came up. It was standard business as usual. I did bring the fish back, and then there was this little story beat where I turned in the fish, and the scientists went all crazy again, and then we saw the giant creature, you know, the one that eats you if you try and leave the map, the one that's humongous. We saw it circle the rig, and then the foreman was like, the executive said keep drilling, and the foreman was like, we can't keep drilling, there's a monster that's going to eat us if we do. And now he was like, hey fisherman, what if you disable our defenses, right? What if what if like a force of nature happens and we just so happen to have to abandon the rig because something kills our rig? Because he said they can't just leave the rig. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to let me side with either the rig or the people, and then I'm gonna get. I would assume there's more endings for this DLC. One where I side with the rig, one where I destroy the rig. I would assume that neither affects gameplay, and it'll let me get both. But we'll see. Also, I got these two rare fish that I wanted, so I can turn them in for special colors. And I accidentally sold them, so I Alt F4'd, that way it wouldn't save, and it didn't save, fortunately. And it was once that happened that I realized that I was recording my face cam the whole time, and not the actual game. So, now we're back. Got the game going. Trying to turn in some fish. Woo. Yeah. Ooh. My boat's red and it's big now. I mentioned that. So, if you give this guy exotic fish, or crabs, sorry, golden treasures. Yes. If you give him exotic fish, he turns them into colors. And now, I can be gold. Which is what I always wanted. A whole next page. Golden treasure. Heck yeah. Let's see, roof. So what are the next? There's Royal Purple and Black Abyss. Black Abyss is with those. Royal Purple is with those. Okay, I have one of those. Back out. Heck yeah, and I'm golden. Sweet. Alright, all that. Oh shoot, I did get that volcanic rod, okay. So our next mission is the Devil's Spine. Gosh dang it. What is it, northeast? Yeah. Devil's Spine. Wow, this place looks so much cleaner. It looks so much older. I cannot believe, dude. I was like, yeah, I was so upset when I sold those exotic crabs on accident, and then I was even more upset when I realized that I wasn't actually recording all the time. But you know what happens? It happens. Oh, okay, sweet. I feel like it was bound to happen, though. That might be the biggest recording flub I've ever done. Is that a shark? A ghost shark? Oh no, it's one of those guys, okay. Yeah, I can't think of another one. I know one time Void stopped my recording during a Chronicle entry. That one was kind of funny. Turn my save controller on. Yep. Probably one of these. I think I'm just gonna get one of everything just to be sure. Wow. A Dunkleosteus. One of the first apex predators, this bony-plated giant crushes its prey with the strongest jaws ever known to exist. Oh my god. Metal. It's not Dunkleosteus. That is... That's the thing I need. Looks like it has a club tail. This is a... What the heck? Oh, the Verulicolia. Not much is known about this eyeless, alien-looking creature. The fossil record dates it back to the Cambrian period. Is that even a fish? Where, like, it looks like a mouth, kind of, and then a tail, but, like, that is so weird, dude. I don't need a crab as well. What's that? Don't hit that. Also need crabs. So let's get a couple crab pots. Shipyard. I don't about pots. Oh, you sell pots. Okay. Let's get the cauldron. Let's get the camp. Actually, let me repair my ship as well. Oh, sweet. And then put some crab pots over here. Dark goose. That's fine. Throw it out. Yeah. Should I sleep? Because there's a couple more of these puddles. There we are. Now that might be something I need. There's a trophy again. Look at that. Nope, a sawfish. I think that's a real one. These sharks use their saws to scythe through prey. Any teeth lost are never replaced. Wow. Isn't that cool? Is that the big fish? Big fish mama that likes eating meat? That's what that is. Oh, collect a total of 10 darkness. This thing looks cool. It's a potato. I think she might be coming to eat me right now. Oh god. There we go. Wow. A giant dragonfish. Pale lights are strung along its body, shining in the deep. Oh, the fish. Oh, they're angry. Is the big one? Okay. Oh, is this cloth? It's like cloth. That's treasure. That's wood. No. Don't need that. Where's the pontoon now? There it is. Twisties. Oh. Pretty cool. Trash this. Oh, I think this things. I want this aberration. Oh, there it is. The twisted shark. Thank you. Okay. That's insanity. Boost past it. Yeah, I could sleep. Fish markets. So this. I need all these. Let me sleep. And then hopefully that something. There's pots. Crab pots. Okay, guys, cut it out. Leave me alone. I have to bait them. Come on now. No. Really? I wonder. I'm gonna check my encyclopedia. It's a crab, isn't it? Wait, is there no crab in this area? I thought there was a crab. That looks like one. No, there it is. 0 to 82 feet. No, hot. Okay. Let me turn my trawl off real quick. Let me discard these. Discard this. Discard this. Oh, discard. Pick up. And then, yeah. Discard. Pick up. Let me throw them directly in the oil. There we go. Because I realized I just sucked up the oil. What on earth was that noise over there? It seemed like lightning. Okay, weird. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't... I'm good on dark canisters. There's an operation over here. I don't really know what to do while waiting for those crabs. Heyo. Is it defaced skate? Yeah. Exactly what it looks like, too. I could dredge up some scrap. Like, I really just need to pass time. I guess I could sleep, but I don't want these samples to go bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can sleep during the day. Pursuits, iron rig. Assist the iron incorporation of the rig. Find a way to disable the defenses. Oh yeah, a huge creature encircled the rig and everyone's on edge. I get the feeling that most workers don't want to be there anymore, but the executive is still pushing for the drill to go deeper. The foreman spoke to me and asked if there was some way to disable defenses so that the drill becomes vulnerable. He thinks that's the only way the Corps will reconsider their position. I'll do what I can. Or assist the iron rig here. Yeah. Wait, did it? Dunkleosteus, Venocolia, Giant Jaguars, and Sea Scorpion. Okay, so I just need that Sea Scorpion. Yeah, I'll sleep. That passes time. I could run back and deposit the samples, but then I'll just have to run back here to pick up more samples. Yeah, that's like half a day. Yeah, so I gotta make sure these don't rot. Okay. There it is, Sea Scorpion. I got achievement, catch all known species of fish in the iron rig. Sweet. Wow. Capable of injecting its prey with venom, these giant scorpions are formidable predators of the sea floor. That is awesome. I'll leave those there. Okay, one thing, let me show you the cool fish. In the strand. Yeah. Because I guess you guys... see, there's the Opabanaya, I think is how it's pronounced. A clawed proboscis passes food into a backwards-facing mouth, flaps along the segments of its body to propel it through water. Yeah. I remember seeing that thing in, like that's like a super, super old prehistoric kind of animal. Looks super weird. I remember seeing it, like, on the cover of a biology textbook. There's the Boreaspis. A long, bony snout helps to root out prey from the substrate, and a thick head shield provides a strong defense when attacked. This thing looks super cool. There's the Arapaima, or Arapaima, which is a real fish. These huge fish have exceptionally strong scales composed of layers of minerals and fibers. They have to breathe surface air to survive in sluggish waters. Yeah, they literally come up to air for breathe. Come for air? Come up for air to breathe. Yeah. Like, they'll just be swimming, and they'll just go like, whoop, and then, you know, stick their mouth above the water. And I've seen it in real life. These things are awesome. They're amazing. There's the Xiphactinus. Resembling a gargantuan fanged tarpon, this prehistoric predator is known to eat prey the size of a human whole. And that one is 16 feet long. Yeah, so again, these are, I think, all extinct except for this one. Same how in this one, yeah, there's the Nipponites, or Nipponites. A twisting shell houses this small creature with eyes and tentacles flailing from the opening. It looks almost like a squid that is, like, in a shell. And then in the Devil's Spine, we just caught these ones. There's the Vedicolia, Sawfish. Pretty sure this one's real. Giant Dragonfish. I feel like... yeah, I want to say the Sawfish is real and the Giant Dragonfish is extinct. But I feel like I've seen similar creatures to that one. Yeah, and then the Sea Scorpion, which is super cool. That's crazy, dude. Anyway, yeah, we can... actually... oh, teleporting would be faster. We will boost our way to the rig. I normally don't like going during the night, but, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't like these fish to go down. What do the enhanced lights do? Stronger light... oh, lessens the effects of panic. Okay. Keep rolling. I'm still also fairly unsure what my little chips do. Like, do they make the heat go up slower or go down faster? The world may never know. I'm sure I can do it. Girl, get away from me. Oh my shit. Oh, that was my hits anyway. So, turn it back. Wow, it is super wavy right now. Okay. I'd say I have all the stuff. Don't have one of those. I don't really need one of those. Yeah, exotic bait could be cool. Science lab. Huh? Yeah, this guy's a weird. Oh, sorry. So this one he doesn't want. What's this? These. These. And this guy. With shocking speed, he rushes toward the table, grabbing at the corpses. Oh my god, I knew it! The shape that bursts through the blackboard barely resembles the scientist, no longer meek and cowed. Now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. Oh my god. With a sickening crunch, he bites down into the sea scorpion carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. His terrible head snaps up to lock eyes with yours. A feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointed in your direction. Holy crap, he got another finger. With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles toward the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. Oh, so he's gonna jump out the window. The apparated form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out beyond the deck of the platform down, hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep. Pursuit resolved. Ah. Oh my god. Is whatever you're here for really worth risking the lives of your people? My people? These are employees. What else? I don't have all day. Okay, so he doesn't care. Wow. That was awesome. Alright, let's take this thing down, I think. You open the panel. Inside, a bundle of cables travels from a black box up the lights of the tower. The black box has a number of empty slots on the top, one of which has a module inserted into it. It's labeled Flea in electrical tape. Okay. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in Stellar Basement has some advice. Oh. I was gonna say, we know that the way that the defenses work is that signal it sends out translates to flee in pretty much like every language possible, including animals, which is why it works on, like, you know, abyssal nightmare creatures, because even in their own, you know, language, that whatever that signal is tells them to flee, which is pretty cool. I like how they explain it, honestly. It's super awesome. Okay, so it wants me to go to Stellar Basement. Are you kidding me? That's all the way down there. Well, let's rest a bit. Let's undock. Don't know if I need the scrap. I'm just holding it. Let's teleport. That'll get us halfway there. That was the wrong button. Let's teleport. That'll get us halfway there. We need to go, I want to say southwest. Oh, there's the, I think, Pale Reach down there. Southwest. Why is the sky lit kind of red? Is it because I'm insane? Oh no, it was the banish. Okay. I didn't even do that right. Also, I think in the lore, the researcher used to actually work. Oops. Exploded myself. That is an insanity feature. The researcher used to work for that corporation. And then she, I think the head scientist, like, fired her or something. I need to be one of that fortress. Uh-oh. Dark View's got some vessel. Something is chasing me still. I'm gonna boost. Get her over here. Hope this guy doesn't eat me. Yep, I'm too fast for him. I'm an idiot. Okay. That is in the ghost shark. Wow, I'm super duper insane right now. He missed me though, because I'm too fast. Okay, researcher. Wow, look at me. Oh, hello again. What do you need? About those defenses on the rig. Oh, I hope they worked. Yes, they worked. Good. It's always nice to have additional data points. Anything else about those defenses? The workers on the rig want to find a way to sabotage them. Found their conscience, have they? I suppose they're wanting it to look like an accident. They wouldn't want to face the Corps' wrath if they were found culpable. Yeah. I do have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage the defenses in a traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a sort of word. At the moment, they're broadcasting a warning. Flee. But we can change that. I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a warning, it could broadcast an invitation. There's one in particular I've been referring to by its closest human analog. Rise. I'll prepare some blueprints for the module. You'll have to assemble it and slot it into the top of the black box. Anything else about those defenses? Okay. How do we do that? We could construct an override at the loose panel and defense tower. Okay, so do I just walk over there and then do that? Also, is my manifest all scroll down? Nope. Okay. Looks like we're walking. Can I sleep for a little bit? There we go. Just so I'm not super duper insane to where the nightmares come for me. I need to go north, east. Holy moly, I did not notice which direction I was in. Okay. Can I see the rig? Yes, actually. Wow, look at that. Oh, box. Yes. Give me this. Give me this box. Also, I'm trying to talk as loud as I possibly can. It's a little bit strenuous. Oh, whoops. But my little sister, after watching a weekly report, she was like, your videos are always quiet. And I agree. I think I'm definitely louder closer to the microphone. And I wanted the microphone, ever since I got the standing one, to be, like, right in front of me, pretty much. Like, pretty much where my keyboard is. The problem is that, of course, my keyboard is there. And I would have to, like, either scoot it forward or move my desk decorations. Oh, look at that, a spawn point. Or no, that's a blue guy. Definitely not a spawn point. Anyway. Or I'd have to take the, my keyboard has this, it's like a wrist rest, kind of built into it. And it is quite nice, if I'm being honest. So I don't know if I want to, move that. I guess I could put it in front of my... Oh, oops. Okay, yep, there go my decorations. They fell over. I could put it in front of my monitor. It's just, I think it would kind of block my monitor then. And I don't know if I want that either. But who knows? Maybe it's worth a consequence. Alright. So do I just walk up to it? Or do I have to actually build it? After finding the loose panel housing the electrical guts of the tower, you pull out the blueprints for the Rise module. So it needs a box and a dark canister. You remove the old module, it comes in. I just found that box. You remove the old module and insert the new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh, there they go. With the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill tower, the executive boards his helicopter. Rotors already spinning. Huh. Is everyone alright? All accounted for in the factory. Yep, foundry's fine. Huh. I guess we'll wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. Yeah, I'll sit tight for now. Fisherman, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you still need stuff made, we can sort you out. Override the rig's defenses. The Iron Ruin. That was awesome. I honestly thought the whole thing was going to get destroyed, but I guess gameplay-wise it makes more sense to not do that. See, that's awesome. So I want to say that's this whole DLC complete then. I want to say I did not think that the big creature would be our savior. I thought he would try and kill us. But yeah, there was that tentacle thing. Let's see, foundry. I can make a dark canister. Wow. Fine metal. This music is awesome. Tech lab. Yeah, I can make more stuff. Dredging speed. Reversing speed. Turning speed. Oh, they cost a box. Oh, I don't have any boxes. Yeah. Well, what time is it? Oh man, what's my recording at? 26. Man. See, usually I like to make these episodes an hour. And this would be if I didn't literally flub up the entire half of the recording. Yeah. But I believe that's everything for this DLC, if I'm being honest. We didn't do all the aberrations, I guess. What do we need for aberrated bait? Exotic bait, chunks of flesh. The rarest fish, aberrated bait. It's 2 goop, 2 rot, and a bait. Put some goop in there. Now I can buy bait. Who has bait? Yeah. Oops. Heck yeah. Okay, well I believe that's everything for this DLC. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I don't know if I want to go aberration hunting on camera or in this DLC. Probably do it off camera, just because it's pretty boring on camera. But yeah, sorry I totally missed, half the episode. You did still get to see the fish, so there wasn't much that you missed, really. Because, that's why I love this game, is I love looking at all the fish and the monsters and the horrors. I think it was cool to see the tentacles, and then the big fish ate it. I was like, wow, that's insane. Anyway, next episode, we'll start the Pale Reach DLC. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all there. Bye!